Your favorite ingredients are my least favorite ingredients. If you're new here, I'm Dr. Sass, cosmetic chemist, product developer, and someone who's annoyed by active ingredients. So many of your favorite active ingredients like retinol, exfoliants, vitamin C are great for y'all, but a pain for us to work with in the lab. So here's my ranking up a lot of popular active ingredients by how easy they are to work with in the lab. Easiest by far is niacinamide. Easy to work with, it dissolves easily in water, wider range of pHs where it works with the newer versions. Lovely. Next is retinol or retinal. The free molecule is quite unstable, but most people will use encapsulated versions now, so it's not really an issue. Easy to work with, just don't add it when the formula is really hot. Next is AHAs. So these are glycolic, lactic, and mandelic acid. Not hard to work with, fairly easy to dissolve in water, but ideally you want them to be at a fairly low pH in order to exfoliate. For glycolic and lactic, it's around 3.8. For mandelic, it's about 3.4. So that just adds another layer to it. Next is pure vitamin C. Ugh. If you're using it in water, it needs a low pH and other antioxidants to stabilize it. Ideally, packaging that helps to keep it more stable, manufacturing that helps to keep it stable. It's a lie. She's a diva. Next is salicylic acid. Oh my god. Ideally, you want the pH to be around 3, if not less. So similar-ish to the AHAs, but this one doesn't dissolve easily into water, and it's very annoying. You either need to dissolve it in a lot of propane diol or propylene glycol, or just use a coated or encapsulated version that dissolves into water very easily. But even then, it can sometimes crystallize out of solution. It's very, very frustrating. Second to last is azelaic acid. Oh my god. Azelaic acid doesn't dissolve well into water or oil. It's decent in glycols like propylene glycol and propane diol, but you can only dissolve but so much in those ingredients. And so most products just use a small particle size and just suspend it in a cream, so you have a gritty cream. Don't like it, very annoying. And then last and worst of all is urea. Urea, evil, vile, hate her. It hydrolyzes to ammonia when it's in water, which makes the pH just creep up and up and up over time. And eventually a really high pH can completely destabilize a cream. So your water and oil will just separate. Plus you have ammonia, which smells bad and is not good for the skin. You have to use so many different pH buffering techniques to keep the pH in a reasonable range so that all the urea doesn't just turn into ammonia. Most products will use pH buffering systems where you have two ingredients that are in equilibrium to help keep the pH fairly stable. Things like sodium citrate and citric acid, or sodium lactate and lactic acid. Or they'll use other ingredients that help to keep the urea stable. One of them is triethyl citrate, which is a deodorizing ingredient that at higher pHs hydrolyzes into citric acid and brings the pH back down. It's really, really cool. Or weirdly, rice starch also helps to keep urea stable. Couldn't tell you why, but it works. It's really weird. I hope this is giving you some insight as to why some of the actives that you all love, us chemists hate. I will formulate a boring lotion any day of the week. Leave the actives at home. I don't want them.